Hey Cancer, so we're here to do your September energy reading. I know these are a bit late. My internet has been absolutely skewy for a few weeks now. I think we're back up and running properly. I've not had any issues in the last, like, I'd say 24 hours. No dodgy text messages or anything about it. So, these will be extended. You can get the extended in the Patreon. The Patreon link is in the description box below. So if you can get all the extended, it's just a couple of quid a month and you get everything on there. So check out the Patreon. Also, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. And I'm always saying to everybody, Sun, Moon, Rising and your Venus is so important. They are your 4 pillars of your personality. Everyone always goes to the star sign, the sun sign, and that's not the case. Yeah, it's your star sign. It's where the sun was when you were born. But your moon, your rising, your Venus, also important. Especially in love, your Venus is love. Venus is the goddess of love. So what I've done is, in layman's terms, I've wrote a paper on explaining every single placement for you, how you can find your placements even if you don't know what time you were born. That is completely free. If you just go to my website, it'll like kind of come up as a pop-up that you can screenshot or just download. I think, sorry, my cat is absolutely being weird today. So I'm going to dive straight in. I'm going to get you one from the Believe in Your Own Magic. So yeah, my website is down below as well as my social medias and things like that. Believe in your own magic. So we've got escapists. Come home to yourself. So where in life, Cancer, are you feeling the need to escape? What are you doing in order to escape things? Is there certain things that you don't want to be facing? Is there certain things that you don't want to be like kind of talking about, discussions, that type of thing? Or within yourself, you know, are you keeping yourself busy so you don't have to deal with something? Maybe there's a need to just tone it down throughout September. You know, come back to centre, come back to yourself with that. Find a book. Find the home within yourself rather than trying to find the home, you know, without around that type of energy. So I feel like it's you're being drawn back in to yourself. I don't know why, I just got the number 19 in my head. So I don't know if 19 is significant or if it's a birthday or if it's the 19th of this month that's going to be significant for Cancers. But it was like smack bang in my face then, the number 19. Which actually denotes to a 1 numerology wise, so new beginnings. The number on the card is 32, if you want to know that. 32 denotes to a 5. 5 is about changes, so you're going through internalized changes. Make sure you're not putting on everything on the outside. You'll drain yourself dry, Cancer. So, for my Cancer readings. Main energy, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Now I like that because that is about coming home. You know, so the 5 of Pentacles upright is about feeling blocked out, ghosted, left out, feeling like you're lacking something. But when it turns in reverse, it's about coming home, feeling at home. You know, some of my Cancerians could actually be moving, you know, moving in together or moving somewhere that feels more homely, making your house more homely, you know, renovations, that type of thing. I feel like September is a month where you're kind of looking at your own surroundings and more inwards. So we've got the moon in reverse, Pisces energy there. The moon in reverse is after disruptions, after a lot of like kind of like head messing energy, a lot of truths, a lot of illusions, that type of thing. And it's almost like, right, now that's done, let's just like kind of recenter, reground. What's costing that energy is the Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. This is about getting your magic back. Cancer, I feel like there's a need to come home to yourself in order to find your own magic again, if you get what I mean. To start manifesting, to start thinking of the next path, the next placement. Rather than escape or thinking of escapes, that type of thing, it's more of a sense of the next goal, bringing the fire back. Could have been dealing with fire sign in the past. You may have fire in your chart, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Why is it coming around now? We've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. There's some kind of that communication. You're waiting on something, or you're waiting on something that you might never hear, to be honest. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. maybe you've got into that point of when things are good, something happens. When things are going okay, you're so used to something happening. So you're like trying to escape that type of energy. I really don't feel like it's happening. There is some kind of community. Some of you have been ghosted, I'm not going to lie. But there's an energy of it not happening again, or there's an energy of it, there's not to worry that it's not happening. I just don't feel it. I feel like there's a bit of fear. In the recent past, we've got the Page of Cups, your energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There could be children involved in all this as well, but I do feel like this is new offers. The Page of Cups is a new offer. It could be a new person, a new place, a new situation. At present, we've got the Three of Pentacles, teamwork makes the dream work. Some of you are thinking that something's too good to be true. The Three of Pentacles, it is that teamwork makes dream work. It can be like an office, a church, a building. It's that home energy. It's people working together, whether it be a couple, whether it be a friendship group, a soul tribe, you know, a career team, a work team. And going forward, we've got the Hierophant. So we do have commitment, Cancer. And I feel like this is about you being committed. Committed to something, committed to yourself, rather than trying to escape from it. We could be going to an anniversary as well. Somebody's anniversary could be significant. It may not be yours, but it will be someone around you. There could also be wedding invites, renewal vows, that type of energy coming in as well, Cancer. I feel like there's an invite somewhere, or you're the one who's sending out the invites. The Hierophant is being divinely guided. It is Taurus energy. The Creator is divinely guiding you now to kind of like stand up and achieve what you're setting out to achieve. So it is quite a strong reading. I like it. Your power is the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's to stop the impulsive thinking. So I feel like impulsive thoughts keep like kind of getting in there, you know, because of the past. So you can't blame yourself for that, but we can work on that. It's them intrusive, them impulsive thoughts that we don't need, but sometimes we can't help them if we're used to that type of energy. But the outside influence is the devil is in reverse. The devil is dead and buried. The devil, whoever it was in your life, or whatever situation, it's done. It's over. It ain't coming back. You're no longer tied to a toxic situation. And I feel like that is the shock of it all, because it feels like you're constantly waiting on something. Yes, see, because in your hopes and fears, the battle, you just do not want to go back into battle, especially with your own mind, with other people, with drama. I just don't see it. I literally don't see it, and I keep wanting to say that. I feel like it's now you don't need to escape from anything. Now you can fully put yourself into something, because your outcome is the Two of Wands. See, it's advancement. It's moving away from something. It's like expansion, expanding yourself, direction, new direction. You know, there could be travel, but the travel that's coming in, what I'm getting, it's not an escape. It's an actual, it's a destination. It's a travel to experience rather than get there to escape. So I feel like there's a lot of experiences, talking your reading, that are coming in. But I feel like you are massively expanding. I love this reading. I just feel like there's a fear of the past returning, or, you know, kind of recycling into something new, and I don't see it. So I want to look more at that in the extended, but I want to get you on from working with your own light, my Cancerians. Keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Your generational ancestors are standing beside you. You know, we don't only get generational traumas. You know, we don't only own generational traumas that go down the line, then it comes to us to stop it. We also receive generational power. You know, especially in past generations, you think of witches and stuff like that. How they were persecuted and stuff like that. So we all, every one of us holds that victim wound, that old victim wound that's not even ours. It may be from this lifetime, but I'm talking about generational. But then what comes with that, the power, you know, the energy, look at the world now, how it's changed. They would never get persecuted in that way now. That's how powerful manifestation is. And if people are going to call us witches, then I'm going on a tangent here, it's nothing to do with the reading. But yeah, you're not on your own. Feel grounded. They're asking you to feel grounded. So I love that reading, Cancer. Absolutely do love it. So I'm going to go into the extended now. And if this is where I leave you, I'm going to leave you with lots of love. And I'll see you all there now. Bye.